People get very mad when you try to say that their belief system is wrong. So that's not what I'm here to do. I'm not here to tell anybody that their belief system's wrong. You can believe in whatever you want. Belief has some pretty amazing powers. There's some powers in belief. And for those of you who know and understand what I'm talking about, you understand that there's powers in belief because we live in a physical realm that we manifest what our world, we manifest it. So you speak what you want into existence. And those of you who understand how to do that and how to understand, they understand that you are the only person in control of your emotions. You control how much energy you put out into the universe. You control what type of energy it is, when you use it, when you preserve it, how you control it. That's all up to you. Now, as a human being, we're little energy sponges. And we can absorb energy, we can reflect energy, we can do a lot. But when you learn how to tap into that and how to start using it, you can become an energy sponge. You could become an energy deflector. You really can. And the first thing to understand is that when it comes to belief, whatever you believe, whatever you perceive becomes your reality. And everything that we believe there's a reason we believe it. It's because we've been told it, we've been shown it, we've been taught it, period. All right, there are rare cases, don't get me wrong, of babies being born and having memories of lives that they don't, no one can explain, but having crazy memories of a past life. And this is a real thing. I mean, I've seen so many videos of this. I mean, we have near-death experiences. We have people, like I said, being born as babies saying, I died, and this is how I died, and now I'm here. So, like, there are some crazy things. So, I do believe that instinctually we have memories in us, and where do those come from? I don't know. It could come from many, many things, because we're finding that water contains memory. What about the water that is the memory container? It's actually the salt that contains memory. So we're finding that there is memory in salt. Now, is this the reason why some people are being born and have these memories? Is somehow memories getting caught in salt, and or is it being placed in salt and given to us somehow? I mean, I who knows, really? I don't know. It's as good, the guess is as good as anybody's, because we, the people, we have no clue what's going on. And if we think we know, we're probably far off from the truth. I can tell you this, I can tell you that there are just so many people out there, truthers, that, you know, they have massive accounts, and there's a reason, because they're most likely not anywhere near the truth. The closer you get near the truth, the less followers these people have, because their accounts get shut down so often. It's just, I mean, it's fairly obvious. I follow a decent amount of people that they don't have that many followers, and they're brilliant people. They know what they're talking about, and there's a reason. It's because they don't want that information getting out, just the way it is. But for those of you who want to actually learn something, right? I wanted to give you this long spiel, because when you get down to the bottom of it, there's something called information. And if you have a belief system that is protecting you from taking information in, then I do not know what to tell you. Because I get some funny comments, you know, oh, don't read that book. That book's written by an occultist. You watch movies, don't you? Do you watch movies? The entire industry, Hollywood, all of them, the entire industry is disgusting if you want to talk about occultists. So give me a break. So you're not going to read a book and take information in that could potentially be very good information, real valid information, because the writer of it might have been an occultist. First of all, most people, you can't even tell me what that means. And when I ask most people, he's a Satan worshiper. Stop it. So so you don't watch movies then. You obviously don't watch movies. You don't listen to music. You don't do much of anything, because what do you think the whole industry, all of it, is? They're all a bunch of wackos. I don't know what else to say. So if that's why if that's going to be what prevents you from higher learning, I mean, I feel bad for you that's where you're at, because that's truly sad. The only person getting in your way is you. And there are a lot of people like that, unfortunately, that just refuse to take in information because for some nonsense reason like that, but yet they'll go home and watch a Netflix movie. Like, dude, that makes no sense. Think about it. Anyway, if you want to learn, so now that I got rid of that spiel, I'm going to put on Jordan Maxwell just a couple of minutes, and he's going to talk about the Ark of the Covenant and what it really means, the symbolism of the Ark of the Covenant and what it means. And I want to show you this because I could talk about it for an hour, but it might be more interesting to watch this right now because he's got some video clips and everything. So check this out. You can find Jordan Maxwell on Rumble, and he teaches lots of lessons. He's got, if you just look him up, he has hours and hours of a lot of the stuff that I talk about, and I'm trying to take his work, because he's no longer with us, and carry it on and bring his work to the world and then add on to it. So check this out.
Now this is the Ark of God. You'll see this is the New York State seal. In New York, the State of New York seal, you will see in the middle is the lost Ark of the Covenant. Here it is, the Ark of the Covenant. You remember this from Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark. And here it is again. Incidentally, the ark, the box itself represented the female, the ability to give life. And so the priest would drop blood in front of the ark, representing the menstrual cycle of the female, because it had again to do with sex. So we see bringing the Ark of the Covenant, okay? Now, from Smith's Bible Dictionary, we're given to understand that the box with the handles and the angel's wings, etc. Smith's Bible Dictionary. In Smith's Bible Dictionary, you look up the word ark. Thought I had a larger. Anyway, the word was adopted from the Egyptian. There's an Egyptian ark. It goes on to say that the ark was an ark of the contract in Egypt, which was copied later by the Hebrews and called the Ark of the Covenant. Here's a dictionary of the Bible, another one, and there again, you look up the word ark and it will tell you it was an Egyptian ark. The Egyptians had and came up with the idea of a sacred ark. There is the ark that was found in King Tutankhamun's tomb when they found the tomb of King Tut. There is King Tutankhamun's ark that was found in his tomb. Here it is again. You will see the Egyptians carrying the ark. Again, you will see at the top left, they're carrying the Holy Ark. This is the Egyptian, not Hebrew. This is 1,000 years before Hebrews were ever even near Egypt. They had the lost ark. Now,
so what you got to understand is, if you go back through history, you'll learn that everything that they teach us through the church, and I'm saying this is, again, me saying this is my opinion based on a lot of research. You can believe what you want, okay? It's my opinion. This is for education and entertainment, but I do believe that our Christianity, I went to Catholic school for 9 years, okay? Christianity, like everything else, is based off of things that older ideas, and it's based off of the sky clock. It's all based off of myth and stories and the sky, the sun, the death of the sun, night and day. And that's what it's based off of. So when you start to learn that, you start to understand Egyptian mythology and Greek mythology. You start to read the stories and understand the stories and the characters. You can start to tie them into what's going on today, and it starts to really make a lot of sense. But again, if you like this stuff, follow me. If not, just keep swiping. I love you all, and this is for entertainment purposes.